Hey, welcome to Fire Rain channel. I just want to ask that you subscribe to my channel. I do this with my, with my free time, not getting paid. I just ask that you support by subscribing, and it's just clicking a button. It's amazing how folks support these fake YouTubers. What do I mean by fake YouTubers? I mean that these people they're actors and they turn to YouTube, and it's like YouTube is very Hollywood now, and we must support real YouTubers like myself. Now in this video I'm going to talk about some information and the personality of the Ace of Spades person. So the Ace of Spades, it represents the mystics. It's the ancient symbol for the secret knowledge and and the magi. It's the most spiritual card in the deck. It represents ancient mysteries and transformations, and the three wise men who were astrologers following the star to see the baby Jesus, but that's coded. But anyway, to keep in mind that the three wise men, they're considered magi. And let's see, let me start looking for more information according to the Love Cards book. The Ace of Spades is the ancient symbol of the secret mysteries, the most spiritual card in the deck, and yet also the most ambition and material oriented in many cases. They talk about the Ace of Spades being very materialistic a lot. Okay, this card, should I read that part? So the Ace of Spades, the person usually has a long life, conflict between material and worldly urges, and in their deep past life spiritual heritage. This card has a life path with two sevens, 2 9s, both spiritual numbers, that represents trials and tribulations on a spiritual path. The Ace of Spades person is that it says the Ace of Spades person, happiness for them is only going to be found by adapting a spiritual viewpoint about their lives and seeking satisfaction on that level. They talk a lot about how spiritual this card is, and they talk about that the Ace of Spades person is very esoteric. They'll have esoteric knowledge. They probably just have it naturally, and it seems like it'll be I don't know if I want to say battle, but it'll be always between material things and spiritual things. And spiritually, there they go again, spiritually. Most of them cards. Okay, in fact, they have more ability and resources in the spiritual realm than most and other cards in the deck. And once they begin to look into the direction, many doors are available to them. Most doors open up to them than it would anybody else in the deck. The Ace of Spades person seems to be a card of high materialistic. Told you, I keep talking about the materialistic. And driven by his or her work and career or very spiritual with an esoteric mind. Okay, and giving is a part of their life that comes naturally to them. The Ace of Spades, their karmic card, the Seven of Hearts, suggests that some of the most challenging challenges lies in the realms of relationships, families, friends. It also gives them a gift of being counsels to their friends and others who are in need. They are learning to let others be themselves and love them unconditionally. And sometimes the lessons are very painful for the Ace of Spades. But in the end, these people become very loving and considerate of others. Their mission is to find inner peace that comes through a life of service and dedication to a higher principle. The Ace of Spades, who is mostly materialistic, seems to have one problem after another. However, they do find higher principle and learn to listen to their inner voice that will guide them and protect them. Finding the peace they seek. People, they talked about, well, I'll wait. Let me go do this one. Okay, so it says that the Ace of Spade woman always benefits from a heart male, and they usually are good together. And the spade males tend to go for a Ace of Spades female, and an Ace of Spades female likes the diamond males, though it's not easy for a diamond male to be with them. Then they talked a lot about the Princess Diana. They said she's a great example of an Ace of Spades love life. Here we have the princess who married the prince. What happened to be was supposed to be a fairy tale story, but we all know how that went, how it ended. And the Ace of Spades, they go on again to talk about the materialistic part of them and the spiritual part. The Princess Diana, she was a kind of like a Mother Teresa, I guess. So it's like for the Ace of Spades, they must have something in them where they feel like they need to do something of high principle. That's all that I'm going to talk about as far as the Ace of Spades. I hope this helps. And like I said, support the channel by subscribing.